team, it is Tuesday, April 17th, and today's Lunch and Learn is about benefit selling versus descriptive selling. And we've all been out shopping, and we know that it takes hearing the benefits of something over the description of what it is that usually is what makes you want to buy it. Because descriptive selling is just saying what it is. So in our case, this is silver, this is crystal, this is gold, okay? And honestly, people can see that. They don't need us to tell them that. What they need us for is to tell them what it does. And in our case, in the majority of the cases, it means what it will do for them. And if you ever, I saw a great visual of this. It showed two side-by-side iPods, right? And on the left, it said, 250 GPBS, whatever, like whatever it holds. And then the one on the right, it said, hold 1,000 songs in your pocket. Now, which one of those makes you want to buy an iPod? Obviously, we don't do iPods anymore, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what 1,006 letters in a row means. I do know what 1,000 songs in my pocket would do, though. So that makes you want an iPod or an whatever. So we need to apply that same theory to our shows. When we are showing the jewelry, we need to share with people what it does. In other words, in many cases, that means what problem will it solve? Because many women are in a rush. They want to get out the door. They want to look nice, but they don't know what to put on. They don't know what goes with what. They always have trouble with fill in the blank, right? How many times you're at a show? I don't wear big necklaces because my chest is too big or small, whatever they feel the problem is. I can't wear bracelets because. I don't get to wear earrings because. So when we just hold up earrings and say, these are gorgeous and they're gold, the person who came to the show saying, I can't wear earrings because, is not listening. Because you've told them that it's gold and they're pretty, and she said, that's nice, I can't wear earrings. So these are the types of obstacles that we need to overcome. And when you become a benefit seller, when you become a master benefit seller, you will always have $100 plus orders. People who came in saying, I don't wear jewelry, will leave having placed a $90 order so they can get a bonus item, because we showed them what it takes, what the jewelry will do for them. So let's address, for example, a common issue if people, with earrings. People who love earrings will love the earrings you show. What we need to benefit sell to are the people who possibly have some sort of issue. The normal earring issue that people have is that they ruin their holes, right? Oh, my earring holes. Yeah, right, they're too heavy. I can't wear those. I ruined my ears in the 80s when I wore the door knocker earrings every day. Okay, so those are the people who have trouble coming to a show today because they think they can't wear earrings. And that's where we come in with our benefit selling. Ladies, if you are one of those people who no longer get to enjoy wearing long dangly earrings anymore because you ruined your ears in the 80s with those heavy earrings and now your earring holes are little slits, then let me introduce you to two super light pairs of earrings. The first one is called Whisper. These are super lightweight. They're like not even wearing earrings. That's why they're called Whisper. They're like not even there. You can get these in gold or silver, and they give you beautiful movement next to your face. And this is like your gateway earring back into the fun earring game. So these are going to be the first ones you want to write down. And just a hair heavier than those and a little more noticeable are the Moanas. You can see these are also super lightweight. They're filigree, and they just look so beautiful dangling. So if you have not had the benefit of wearing earrings for a while, definitely try these out. I'm going to pass them around so that you can get a sense. The other thing I would mention, when you are taking an earring card, before you decide if an earring is heavy, make sure you take it off the card and feel it by itself. Because when you hold up a pair of earrings and say these are heavy, you're holding two, but you're only going to wear one. So just make sure that you're not really doubling the heaviness of an earring because you're holding two in your hand at the same time. Now, if you were someone who came with earring slits, you would probably at least entertain, let me check those out. Maybe they are light enough. And this, by Beth, the tip about you're holding two but only wearing one is a really valuable one. I discovered that recently, and I said it offhand to someone when she was like, these are heavy. And she was holding earrings that were not heavy. And I said, well, remember, you're holding two of them. And the whole room went, oh, that is true. And I was like, yes, why haven't I pointed this out to people before? So that was an accidental benefits little support comment that I wanted to share with you. Okay, so another common obstacle that people have is they say that necklaces don't lay right. Now, you don't have to have a body issue for that. You just have to own more than one blouse, right? Because people all the time, what I say when I want to get to any of our adjustable necklaces, so I'm gonna bust out Soul first. So I'll say, you know how you all have some tops that you can only wear a certain necklace with because the other necklace won't lay right, and one's a V-neck and one's a cow neck and one's a turtleneck, or you'll see a necklace on your friend and you're like, oh, that looks good on her, but that's not going to lay right on me. We have two necklaces that are going to solve that problem for you. Now, when I show this necklace, I always start with it on the lowest, and I usually have it on somebody already, so that all I have to do is call that person up. So I'll say now, of course, so we have the Soul necklace here, and we have it, I don't want to actually tell them it's on the lowest setting yet. You have beautiful crystals. This is a full carat cubic zirconia in the middle. And this is just a nice standard long necklace. Long necklaces, remember, make you look a little taller and make you look a little slimmer because the eye swoops down and up and your whole body goes. So wearing long necklaces is a nice, visual tip on how to trick 10 pounds away from the eye. Now, I have it all the way down here with the sun, but look what you can do. This actually probably is not the best spot for it with the top I have on. This is actually the better spot. And now everyone goes, ooh. So I'll say now, maybe I had a top on that it would have looked better a little higher. I wanted to draw the eye up a little bit. See how you're getting to decide how it lays. So there's no such thing as it doesn't lay right because you're making it lay right. And then what if you're going out for drinks after with the girls? You can go ahead and make this a choker and bring it all the way up, and now you're all hot, ready to go out to happy hour with the girls or out with your husband or wherever it is that you're going. So you get to decide how this necklace is going to lay, which is going to give you tremendous versatility and value because you can wear it all different ways. It's like owning several different necklaces. The same is true of our sheen necklace. So if you're not a fan of the sun and the silver, you could do the same features with our sheen necklace. Now this one, you're getting mixed metal. So see how this is gold, rose gold, silver, and then even the little tabs that are hanging are mixed metal, and then the chain is black and gold. So let's talk about how that's even a problem solver. Do you find that you have like different colors of jewelry from built up over the years, right? You have some gold that because in the 80s it was all gold, depending on how old you all are, you have gold from the 80s. And then in 1990 came and it was white gold, platinum, silver all the time. Then Michael Kors came out with the rose gold as its own thing instead of part of tricolor gold, right? So all of these metals have come a little bit over the years. And there are mornings where you're like, I wish I could wear that necklace, but I'm wearing gold and not silver. Great news. Mixed metal is the look right now. So you can wear your gold and silver together. It's a really attractive look, and it's a way that helps you enjoy the jewelry that you've built up over the years. So if you feel you have trouble doing it on your own, then a piece like Sheen helps, because this is gold, rose gold, silver, and hematite all in one piece. So whatever else you put on that you already own is matching this necklace. But also, once again, is this the right spot for this? Maybe this is the right spot for this. Actually, I think it is. So I've made it lay right on this top. And once again, I can make this more like a choker if I want to. So you're getting a couple of different solutions to some jewelry issues that you may have. Now, I always find that a great way to help yourself with mixed metals is to get yourself the Dominique bracelet set. This is a set of bracelets where you're getting 5 in one purchase: 2 rose gold, a gold, a silver, and a hematite. So on a day like today, now let's say I'm wearing this necklace. I have a few silver bracelets on, but I definitely could use to introduce, let me incorporate in the hematite and the rose gold. So I'll just add 2 bracelets from here. And now I added this to my arm party and I look hot, right? I'm all ready to go. I'm all blended. Way to go. But if I am not sure, or I didn't start with any bracelets, you could just throw all these on, and then guess what? Whatever else you pick off your dresser is automatically matching for the day. So this is a really great value that you are getting with one purchase, because you can wear them together, separate, or anywhere in between. Now, how many of you just watched that and said, oh, that's very nice and all, but bangles don't fit me, Michelle? Right? How many of you have that problem, that bangles are typically an issue? Now, for some of you, the issue is you can't get it on. And for others of you, the issue is you can't keep it on, right? You have these little tiny hands, and when you point, it goes flying off. So we have a couple of different solutions for those of you that bangles don't agree with you. One is that we do have bangles that open and close. So let's start with one of those. This is the Crest bracelet. Now, this is actually one of our designer-inspired pieces. And a piece like this from Cartier, and when I say like this, it's like really like this, okay? This is $12,000 when you go get it at Cartier, and it's like $50-ish as a half-price item here. But this bracelet opens and closes. And just so that you know, this benefits both the larger fit and the smaller fit being necessary, because look at the difference in the circumference of these two. So ultimately, once it's open, it fits everybody to put it on, but then when it's closed, it's a closer fit for those of you that the bangle would have been too large. So you open this up, doing it the wrong way. Open this up, you put it on from the side, you close it, and it fits everybody. You just putting this in the hole. And then see how it has a nice close fit. If you want even easier than that, we have the Rise and Shine bangle. This is also, first of all, could you tell a woman probably designed this, that it's oval, just like your wrist? So instead of having this big circle coming down, it's a nice close fit, so that if you are typing on the computer and using your hands in ways where your bracelets would have banged the desk, no more. So you just put it on from the side, and again, it opens and closes, so it's super easy to put on, just like a Pac-Man. This comes in 3 different colors. It's blingy, gorgeous, so whatever one you want. So we definitely can solve your bangle problem. Now, others of you are saying, actually, I don't really like bangles. So if that's the case, we still have adjustable bracelets that will fit you. So you can go with a bracelet, for example, that will not involve any closing at all. You can get something with an open top, such as the Lifestyle bracelet. These also come in every color, also a designer, David Yurman type of look, but you just put these right on. So if you have issues where, you know, like if your fingers are not quite, you have long nails, or you have trouble with like little clasps, just grab one of these. There is no skill required. Shove it on from the side. You look beautiful. Let's go. We're out the door. And if you want one that's a little thinner and has that rope work type of look, then you can get a Royce bracelet. Also comes in multiple colors, Pop it on, looks great facing up or facing down. So that's great if you don't want to fiddle with it. You just want to put it on and go. And when you want a customized fit specific to you, whether that's a larger or a smaller fit, you will love one of our pull tab bracelets. So this one is the Kors, again, gold or silver. You just put it on, you hold one tab, and you pull the other one. So pretty easy to put on all by yourself, and it's a custom fit to you because you just stop pulling when it's the fit that you like. And we have about 3 or 4 different bracelets that have this type of closure, so I can certainly help you find one that is your taste. And then, of course, you can never go wrong with a stretchy. Stretchy bracelets just slide right on, and if I can recommend to get back to our mixed metal thing, everybody needs a Lovey bracelet. This has gold, silver, and rose gold. Then you have pave crystals, a dangling crystal. Whatever your watch is, it matches. Or you just throw this on with whatever bracelet you already had on, and you just tied together every metal you were wearing. So for $36 if you're taking this as your regular, or for $18 if you're taking this as a half, you are all set with a bracelet that will fit, that's going to tie your metals together. I'm going to stop there for a second. Is the benefit selling being made clear here? Are you seeing the difference? Oh my
Yes.
gosh. Everybody on mute.
Yes.
So does anyone have a question or a comment to this point?
Michelle, just a comment. I noticed the biggest thing there was coming up with an issue and how we solve it.
Yes.
Would it be helpful to maybe have a thread of or on a future call or something, like a list of things that we fix problems for? Like you just said 10 of them, but continue on.
Yeah.
So that everybody can kind of chime in different stuff with different pieces and just add on to what you just did.
I love that idea. In fact, if we started as a thread and then somebody, I can even ask Kim if she wouldn't mind making like a document up after, and we can just kind of keep adding to it, kind of like the designer inspired thread.
Uh-huh. Yes.
While we're all on, because I just raged through a whole lot of mine in a row, does anyone have one that you would like to share? Or does anyone have an issue that comes up at your shows that you need a solution for? And maybe we can come up with one right now. So if you have a show that you would like to address something, like when people say blah, 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 and then you don't really know how to deal with it.
I think one that's coming up a lot right now is the choker, that people like the choker issue, but you know, their neck is too big or whatever. So we've got lots of solutions for that, which has been so much fun with different colors and different ways to wear a choker. And that's been a fun one that I've been doing a lot recently, because so many people are wanting to follow that trend, but don't know how, or just need some different options that will fit their style even.
Okay. I blocked up that tray, so I'm so glad you brought this up, because yes, the choker, for some people, the choker thing is an issue. I almost said the choker issue, because of exactly what Jennifer said. A lot of people will say, I can't wear a choker because, and then fill in the blank. My neck is too fat. My neck is too old. They say all these disparaging things about themselves. So I do keep all of the wrap bracelets, the ones that are chokers and the ones that aren't, you know, both kinds are in here. But I do find that they can be seen better and are better able to be tried on and stuff in this divided tray, in case that helps anyone. But yes, so when you're showing, and I'll even going to give you some insider tips on sizing on some of these in case you don't have all of these. So the Wicked, when I show the Wicked, And by the way, keep just showing the blue and the red for now. The black is still on an undetermined back order. They did fill the first round of back orders, but there's no reason to show something that you know perfectly well people are going to have to wait for when we have plenty of others. So when we show these, I say now, for great versatility, for sparkle that's not noisy, because that's another thing. There are people who don't want bangles because they work in an office and they can't be cling-clanging all day long, or they just don't like the sound of it. So if you want colorful and casual, if you want bracelets that are quieter, then the wrap bracelets are a great choice. So this is the Wicked bracelet. You just wrap it around and then you snap it. Now the Wickeds, they come in, I have here the blue one. I don't even say it comes in 3 right now. I say I have 2 of them here. I have the red one with the gold. I have the black and the blue. And you have 2 options of where you'd like to close it. So you have a smaller fit and a larger fit. And great news, these all double as chokers. So if you have never tried a choker on, I want you to try today, because if you think, oh, I can't wear chokers, and you're about to say something bad about your own neck, you're not going to say that. And I just want you to at least try, because I think when you put it on, you're going to love your own self, because they're pretty sexy and they're very slimming actually. So you just snap it right behind. Now, if you want one with a little more room, you may check out the Python, because the Python actually has 3 levels that you can close it. So you have a smaller, a medium, and a larger. So this one does fit slightly larger than the Wicked. And if you want the one with the most room, then try the Mantra. So the Mantra, this is one that it's going to match everything you own. You see it's iridescent crystals, so you can wrap it around, wear it as your bracelet, or you can wear it as a choker as well. And this one, like I said, has the most room to do so. Of all the ones we have, the smallest one is the Harlow. So if you're buying for, if you're very slight, if you are buying for someone who's younger, like a preteen, this is a great choice as well. Now remember to mention that pieces like Harlow are reversible, because you don't always, maybe you don't want the studs out. Maybe it's more appropriate to just do something plain, because this faced in with the Sloan looks really nice. The Hazel is also reversible, because that's super blingy. People do, especially those 90s girls, they love a nice old school velvet choker. So, you know, showing an assortment of these, and then what I say to address like the I'm not sure I'm quite there yet group, because to some people this is pretty aggressive to go right to this as they've never worn a choker. What they may be more ready to do is to use a long necklace and just adjust it in a way to be worn as a choker. So I'll say, you know what, if you're not into like a full straight up choker just yet, just take one of our long necklaces. This is the Jennifer. You can wear it long and frame another necklace with it. You can double it up and wear it as a regular 2-layer shorter necklace. And this is such a great piece because it's super versatile. It's going to match a lot of things you have. And even though it's a sparkly, it's not because of crystals. There's no bling in this. It's just diamond cut. Remember that phrase from the 80s? Diamond cut. So when you, if you want to go ahead and give yourself like a little of a choker look, just pull this up more. Center one of the flowers right in the center of your throat at a tightness that's comfortable for you. Let this one hang down for the slimming effect. And now you've got the choker without the choking. So you can do this with the unicorn. You can do this with, you can do that double thing with the mix, with the Glam and Go or with the Brulee. But to just do a double around and pull it down with the long necklaces, people love seeing that because they know that they can control how tight it's going to be. And this is even I don't really wear the Wickeds as a choker because it is a little tight for me, but this I'll do if I'm feeling a little extra sassy. So yes, thank you for bringing that one up, Jen, because that's a great one. While I have these in front of me, another bracelet thing that comes up at this time of year is, do you have ankle bracelets? So right now, the best suggestion that I give for ankle bracelets are the North Coast bracelets. I don't know if you know this, but these are excellent ankle bracelets. Just point your toe, put it through, and then just pull it, and it looks really nice, very summery. My personal opinion is that the reason we don't have the metal ones is that then people are going to wear them in the water. And you're not supposed to swim in your Park Lane jewelry. So that is my theory of why we don't have metal ankle bracelets. And when that came up 2 out of my 3 shows this weekend, that's exactly what I told them, which was also a reminder to not swim in any of the other jewelry that they buy. So I love this idea of starting a thread and then making a document out of it. So I would love to see your contributions to this, because I'm sure that you all have more. So are we clear on benefit selling versus descriptive selling? Because when you are a solution to a problem, that's what, it's a huge booking tool. Because if people just wanted to go and shop with no help, they could have called their friend to go to Kohl's. If they just wanted to wander around and pick stuff out with no one helping them, they could have gone to, the flea market for that matter. But the difference in, hey, do you want to come with me to a show? I've been to a show with this girl before and she's really good. She helped me pick out some stuff. When people, when people buy into some suggestion that you made, where they're like, you know what, I've been wanting to try out a choker. I will get that little one with the flowers, and then I'm going to see how it goes. And then she buys it. Somebody compliments her on it. She experiences that what we told her was right. Then she gets invited to the next party. She's going to grab a girl from work and say, hey, you want to come to a jewelry party with me? I went to one with this girl before. She makes really nice suggestions. And actually, you know how I wore this yesterday? And she's the one who told me how to do it. And I want to go get some more stuff. You want to come with me? That's a huge difference than the person who came, got no help, bought a pair of naughty studs, and then get invited again. And she's like, yeah, I can't come. Meanwhile, it's just she really didn't want to come because she already went once, didn't learn all that much, and bought $40 earrings that she wears sometimes. So these are all the things that are creating value to your show, which is what gets you bookings. It gets you attendance, and it gets you higher sales as well, which benefits not just you, but your hostess. If there are specials involved in that, people are placing their own orders. They're not combining orders, which is better for your hostess. So, because when you create the benefit of the items and then you create the benefit of the sale, because you want them taking their bonus item and you want them desiring the bonus item, so they won't even consider combining orders with someone else, because we hate that. First of all, it's annoying at payment time. Second of all, they have no receipt. Third of all, it messes up the hostess, right? So when people don't even think of that, though, because if they're like, oh, we'll go together, I'm like, oh, no, you're going to mess up your bonus item. You don't want to give her your bonus item, do you? And then usually they're like, oh, wait, no, forget it. No, because I'll look. That's another reason why you want to making a list, because I'll quick look at the list. I'm like, you've 8 things on there. You can't combine. How are you getting your bonus item? So, if they're sold on the benefit of the sale and the bonus item, because they've now seen so many things they want, it kind of all snowballs one into the next. So any other questions or comments on this? All right. Well, I hope this was helpful. I look forward to our continued idea sharing on this topic. And what I would suggest is that you write a few down that you just learned so that you'll remember to incorporate it into your next show, because that's what I find I have to do. If I want to incorporate something into my next show, I need to put like a note card in the tray with that item, because otherwise I'm just going to say the same thing I always say. So if I watch one of Tammy's, Zooms, and I see how she is selling something, I can't just say, "Ooh, I'm going to say that at my next show," because when I go to my next show, I say the same thing I always say. The more shows you do, the harder it is to make changes, because you're your muscle memory of your mouth is just going to only do what you normally say. So no harm at all. And before you go on to your next thing today, jot down a few, stick it in your kit so that you'll remember at your next show. Anybody want to share a favorite before we hang up?
I think just the earring, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. When it's too heavy, and then taking it off and be like, you only have one. That's a great reminder, because it's just a good reminder to make people touch and feel it too, as you are passing it around, because once it's in their hand, we know that even will up them wanting to have it, the desire of needing it. And so suggesting and giving the solutions and then letting them touch and feel was a good one.
Good. Yeah, I do pass a few things early on, because very often they're surprised by something that they're feeling. So they'll say, oh, I thought those were heavier. Oh, this is actually nice and light. So that gets them in the mindset of, I better touch everything because we want them touching it so that, like Jen said, when they start touching things, that's what they want. That's why I put jewelry on them as soon as they come in, because I want them to not take it off. I mean, I want them to not want to take it off. They have to take it off, but I want them to not want to. So, all right, everybody. Well, thanks for jumping on today. Have a great rest of your day. Go finish your lunch or breakfast or whatever time it is in your time zone. And I'll look forward to seeing you next Tuesday, if not before. Thanks, everybody.